Nothing bad is happening. No one is chasing you. There is no emergency in front of you. So why does your body still feel like it needs to brace for impact? You might be sitting in your room, driving home, lying in bed, scrolling quietly, doing something completely normal, and still, something inside you feels alert. Not panic, not fear exactly. Just this strange feeling that you cannot fully settle, like your mind is waiting for the next problem, the next message, the next disappointment, the next thing you forgot, the next moment where life asks more from you. And because nothing obvious is wrong, you start questioning yourself. Why am I like this? Why can't I just relax? Why does my body feel tense when my life looks normal from the outside? That is one of the quietest forms of exhaustion, because people can understand being tired after working all day. They can understand stress when something bad happens. But it is harder to explain the kind of tiredness that comes from simply existing in a body that never fully stands down. You can rest and still not feel restored. You can be alone and still not feel peaceful. You can have a quiet moment and still feel like your mind is scanning the room for something to fix. And after a while, that starts to change how life feels. Even calm moments do not feel calm anymore. Silence feels suspicious. Free time feels uncomfortable. Rest feels like something you have to earn. And when there is finally nothing to do, your mind starts creating something. A worry, a memory, a future problem, a conversation you need to prepare for, a mistake you made years ago, a version of life where everyone else seems to be handling things better than you. And slowly, being on edge starts to feel normal. Not because you are weak, not because you are broken, but because modern life has trained people to stay ready to respond, ready to keep up, ready to not fall behind, ready to fix something before it becomes worse. Most of the pressure today is not loud enough to look like danger. It does not always arrive as one big crisis. It comes in small pieces: a notification, a bill, a deadline, a message you do not know how to answer, a future you cannot fully control, a life that keeps asking you to be more productive, more aware, more successful, more emotionally stable, more prepared. And because each piece feels small, you tell yourself it should not affect you. But the mind does not only respond to size, it responds to repetition. And if something keeps pulling at you again and again, eventually your body starts to live as if something is always about to happen. That is why you can be safe and still not feel calm. Because calm is not just the absence of danger. Calm is the feeling that you do not have to prepare for the next hit. And many people have not felt that in a long time. They sleep, but they do not fully let go. They rest, but they keep checking. They take breaks, but their mind keeps running in the background. And then they blame themselves for not feeling better. They think they need more discipline, more motivation, more control, more confidence. But sometimes the thing you need is not more pressure. Sometimes the thing you need is permission to stop treating your own life like an emergency. Because maybe the problem is not that you are too sensitive. Maybe your mind has simply spent too long preparing for stress. Maybe your body learned that quiet does not always mean safe. Maybe your life has been so full of noise, pressure, uncertainty, and silent expectation. The calm started to feel unfamiliar. And when calm feels unfamiliar, the mind can mistake peace for danger. it starts asking, what am I missing? What should I be doing? What is about to go wrong? But not every quiet moment needs to be filled. Not every pause is a problem. Not every feeling of tension means something bad is coming. Sometimes your mind is not warning you about the present. Sometimes it is repeating the rhythm it learned from the past. And that is why forcing yourself to relax does not always work. Because you cannot shame your mind into calm. You cannot pressure your body into peace. You can only begin to show it slowly. That not every moment requires defense. That not every silence needs a threat. That not every day has to be survived in advance. Maybe calm does not return all at once. Maybe it returns in small moments. When you stop checking for a few minutes. When you let a quiet room stay quiet. When you remind yourself that nothing needs to be solved right now. When your body finally learns that it does not have to brace for impact every time life becomes still. Because maybe nothing is wrong. Maybe your mind just forgot what safe feels like. And maybe healing begins when it remembers.